Here, whoa! This is exciting news. We got one of the producers from Gap, Crotch Critter, and we also read some of his work on at the burger joint where he wrote up. How you doing, Crotch Critter?
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. How's it going?
How's everything coming along with Gap, the Paul O film?
Well, from what I understand, it's in editing, right?
It is in editing, yeah, but I don't think he shot that much that we can even throw too much away.
Yeah, he shot it in less than 2 days' time, so there can't even be a whole lot to edit.
Right. Basically, from what we shot on that weekend, we had 150 minutes of film, and then Paul O said that he had about another 2.5 hours that he shot down there in Florida with, I guess, some strippers or something like that.
Oh my God!
I didn't know that part of it.
I hadn't heard that either.
I think it was shot with a hidden camera, but I'm not for certain. No, I just wanted to say that I think the whole thing about premiering it on Foul Talk would be excellent. The small little postage size little video there, I think that'd be great. It'd hide a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell that the knife really wasn't. I mean, if you show it on a big screen, it's quite obvious. You can see a whole bunch of screw ups. But
sure.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Now we haven't talked with Paul yesterday, but Earl, you got this message from his wife?
Yeah, I got it yesterday morning. Just this really bizarre, crazy message from Mrs. Paula.
All right, let's try to.
Yes, Earl, this is Gail, Paula's wife. If you can find him faster than I can, then whoop-de-doo, let the holidays begin.
Oh, boy.
All right, she can't find Paul.
And she don't know that Paul's running around on her, right?
No.
He doesn't know that he's got his own little chickie on the side.
That he's carrying on with a stewardess.
Steward. We lost Crotch Critter. I wanted to ask him about some of the other stuff that I've heard over the years. Did you call Paulo's wife back?
Yeah, and I got no answer.
Yeah.
It was just, I mean,
Pills.
yeah, I think she was taking a
fucking
nap.
pill bottle rings, actually. Is the only way. Well, that's the first time we've heard from her since he got her back on the heavy drugs. He's got her on heavy drugs since he's found a girlfriend. He just keeps her knocked out 23 hours out of the day. Then he gets up, hoses her ass off in the toilet for an hour and brings her back in.
Then he's off about his business. Just over at the airport waiting for her flight to come in.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just love that reaction. It's like, let the holidays begin.
I know. Whoop-de-doo! Anytime you say whoop-de-doo, you're fucked up. No sober person goes, whoop-de-doo! God, she's fucking wrecked.
And how many people has she called before she got to Earl? I'm still looking for Paul. He must be just out of her life.
I mean, my only guess is that he left his cell phone there, because I think he always said, the only number that I have for you is in my cell phone. So she probably kidnapped the said cell phone and just was dialing through everyone in the cell phone.
Wow. Whoop-de-doo! Let the holidays begin. Oh, my God. She is going to be a nightmare around the fucking holidays.
Can you imagine her reaction when he gives her the news that he wants a divorce? She's going to go crazy.
He is going to slowly try to, get her brain damaged before that comes out.
Maybe poison.
Then the state grants him some sort of certificate of annulment or something because she's just committed.
I don't know. I don't know if they even annul a marriage. I thought only the churches have annulments.
Oh, I thought an annulment was a legal thing.
I don't know.
Church.
Yeah.
It's just church?
Yeah. And it's not easy to get an annulment.
Yes, it is. All you do is have to have your parents deal with the church. Trust me. I got one. It costs like $350. I got one done. It was nothing. They send them all over and then the Pope blesses them or something. I don't know what happens. But you have to go in there and it's best to say, she wasn't a Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I didn't get married in the Catholic Church.
No.
They did not recognize the marriage. They did recognize the divorce.
Oh, wow. What if you were two Catholics who got married? It would probably be more difficult then.
Why would anyone marry a Catholic? You'd have to be out of your fucking mind.
The West Side's Catholic. I'm only thinking about that.
Are you really want to get married? It's 2007.
In 4 years.
I would never get married again. I would never recommend it to anybody. It just doesn't make sense.
The benefits of income and shit?
It's not all that big.
All right, how about kids? I want to have kids.
Yes, you can have kids without them. What you do is leave your cock in. Has nothing to do with anything else.
No, but I mean, if two people are walking around with different last names, the kids aren't going to know what they have to be called by.
Well, let me see, because this is 1954. Let me check. No, it's not. They're not going to be shunned by the other neighborhood children. Look at him. A love child. Always second best. A love child. Different from the rest.
I think in most neighborhoods it is a little bit shunned on. I mean, maybe in New York City they don't care, but...
It's probably the majority in neighborhoods at this point.
Crotch Critter called us back. Crotch Critter.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
No worries, buddy. So you don't know when this thing is going to be ready, and I know that you were one of the producers of Gap, Paulo's film. Are you still involved with it?
Not really. What ended up happening, there was, like I said, there was a whole bunch of behind-the-scenes things, some personal attacks on, my family and everything.
What was the one thing that you said that they were going to announce on the air? And do it word for word, what you wrote to me.
Oh, it was basically a threat that if I didn't apologize for something I did not do, that somebody would call the radio show and say my wife was sucking black cock while we were filming.
The movie business is hard.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, and the thing is, I didn't even know about it. Otherwise, I would have rushed over there with the film crew.
Let me ask you just to be sure. Was she? And then we'll drop it.
No, she was not. Matter of fact, she was there with me the whole time.
Earl, how do you like this, that's considered the lowest thing that can happen? Does that drive you crazy?
That'd be absolutely crazy. Like it's something low.
Your wife was sucking, are you ready for this? Black cock. That's how terrible she is.
Oh, jeez.
So you're no longer affiliated?
No, there was a bunch of things as far as contract-wise. We had the exact stipulations on what was supposed to happen, and that if any of those things, if they, didn't follow through with those, then basically the contract was null and void. Just different agreements that didn't happen. Things were supposed to be sent that weren't sent. Things approved that, ended up happening without approval. So, yeah, that's basically it. And I ended up getting into a better project with another individual that...
Blackcock? Why do you call it Blackcock Productions?
That'd be good. I think I'll have to Google that and see if it's already taken.
All right, thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
All right, Rob, thanks.
I wanted to get him back on just so he'd have to say that line.
He didn't seem to have any problem with it.
Well, what's so degrading about it? Like he sucked a big black.
Sick.
God.
There's this porn series, Blackzilla, and it's just...
All right, let me ask you this, Dave, because I know you're jealous about your girlfriend, right?
Yes.
If you found out that the guy that she was with other than you was black, would you be able to go back to her?
It would be a homicide-suicide. I mean, I'm being even serious. No, I wouldn't go back to her. I would really be...
Now, does that drive you crazy, Earl? Here you work shoulder to shoulder with this fuck every day, but his racism is so bad that if his girlfriend was ever with a black guy, he would have nothing to do with her.
We have the same... We bleed like everyone else. We breathe the same air. We do everything that white people do, Dave.
Well, hold on. You fuck like jackhammers, and we can't compete. That's what he's worried about.
Okay, one thing...
There's a lot of differences, but it's not just that. I'm not being racist.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. It's. I like people. I don't want her sucking black cock because it's fucking thick and black, and it would just ruin my image. I don't mind if she sucks a white cock.
You don't?
No, I mean now I do. That we're going. No. Now
I feel so relieved.
Now that we're with one another, but in a break I didn't mind. But I would take a Hispanic or I'd prefer if we're going to go outside a race, Asian, because that seems like a creamy, nice cock.
All right, stop.
So your
fantasies.
So your own insecurities are coming out. So you're afraid.
Absolutely.
Because you're afraid that with a black guy, she is going to get it. So it's going to be so spectacular that anything after that, and especially you, will be a come down. No pun intended.
It's fucking practically rape when a black guy bangs a white chick.
No, it isn't. Hold on. What if she dated him in like a different state than what you live in?
What state?
Ohio. Let's just say, if we need to, Ohio.
No.
That's you still couldn't be with her.
No, absolutely not.
California?
No.
So it isn't a matter of distance that it took place.
No, it's
Because you're not going to bump into this guy anywhere.
No, it's that
You're a fucking racist. then.
black alligator. No, it's just with sex.
Did you almost said alligator, didn't you?
What black alligator costume
All right.
that they got?
That's fucking
They have
wrong.
different. It
No,
feels
they
different.
don't. You fucking racist. You're seriously. I'm fucking furious right now. And plus, Earl is your friend.
I love Earl. If he ever stuck his cock into West Side,
Why
I would
Earl?
kill
Why not Fez?
him.
Fez, you'd be fine with.
I'd
Let's suppose if you came in after Fez, you'd be fine after Earl.
I'd be fine with Fez, absolutely.
I got a little nauseous there.
It just looks strange too. When I watch Blackzilla on in the porn, it just looks strange. It's this big black guy is banging these little white girls, and oftentimes they're forced
Let me
to
write this down. Blackzilla.
Blackzilla Volume 7 and 9 because they're forced.
What happened to 8?
Dude, these are the only 2 ones I got for free in the mail, and
Who mails you this?
some website, and they the Blackzilla forces the white girls to say you like sucking this N cock, and I feel like that's really terrible to even say.
You're
it.
terrible.
No, but it's the black guy who does it, not me.
I have never seen these before, but the girls, I guarantee you, they love it. They absolutely love it. They have to love it.
All right, enough of that, Earl.
They don't love it.
You're not making them feel any better.
They look in pain the whole time.
Let me check. Let me go to Long Island to an Italian. Come on in here, Pitsy. And I'm only going to ask you. I'm not going to make you defend yourself. Pitsy, could you be with a girl after she dated a black guy?
Yeah, because I have right now. My girlfriend used to date a black guy.
There you go.
Jesus,
Thank you
Pitts.
very much, Pitsy.
Oh my God.
Although I don't approve of it, but
Ever, you mean?
yeah,
Or just for her?
ever.
No, for anyone. You don't like when black people and white people date?
Not really, you know. I mean, this is coming off really bad, but
Yes, it is. Especially for a guy who loves sports.
Hey, I don't want to get I don't want to be weird here, but the darker it is, that's
All
more
right.
offensive.
Yeah,
if it's
that is
a light
fucking-
guy like Malcolm Jamal,
Bro.
Warner, I call them light blacks or harmless blacks. If you do
You're
that,
a fucking racist, and I got no time for you.
And he refuses
Look,
to admit
Earl
it.
is so mad because you can't get darker than Earl.
Greg Gumbel. All right, if Greg Gumbel, maybe.
So you like the high yellow look? That's what you're saying here.
No, I just don't wait when they're real thick, like that Dikembe Mutombo type, skin.
Wesley
You're a
Snipes.
fucking racist.
So you're having there's a growing percentage of black women now who are dating white guys.
I love it. I love turning that around because for years it's a black guy can never date a black girl can never date a white guy.
First of all, I've never heard that anywhere outside of maybe North Jersey. You live in an area where people date each other no matter what they are. You know why? It's called America, United States of America. We have a melting pot here.
And I would bang any single hot black chick out there. Just
And
to
yet
get
you
back.
never have. You've only been with 3 women
I've tried.
in your life. And you're 29.
Correct. I've tried. I tried.
From 3 pale countries.
Right now, you're down to 1 per 10 years. I mean, a fucking shortstop bats better than 100.
But I'm going out there. I'm putting myself on the line. Fine, I'm fucking striking out all the time. But I'm not ED over here sitting around
Erectile dysfunction?
doing
No,
nothing
Earl
but
Douglas.
that.
Oh.
Earl is so bad with chicks that I heard him talking on the phone with a chick the other day, and he goes like this. You know what? I have to go. I gotta go drop mud, is what he said. I have to go. I have to drop mud.
Earl!
To end the phone call.
Maybe
What are
she's
you
a fucking
talking
brown girl.
about?
Maybe she's into it.
Don't
Maybe
lie.
she's a fucking dookie sniffer.
You
we don't know what he's got to do.
I have no idea what you're talking
You were
about.
talking to a certain female who is cute, and you said, I have to go now. I gotta go drop mud.
First of all-
no chicks want to hear about you have to take a shit.
First of all, Dave, why are you eavesdropping on my phone
Because I
conversation?
have to.
Number one.
I have to know what's going on.
Number two.
I must always be informed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Earl, don't lie with this one. I heard it on
I'm
Monday.
telling you, this is a total shoot. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
maybe his big dick gets him out of those. He doesn't have to talk.
Jesus Christ. Don't fucking lean up. Don't turn this into a Nazi party.
Maniacs!
Fucking feel like I'm in Illinois. The fucking Illinois Nazis are lining up one after another. Earl, I'm going to walk you to your car after the show. I'm very nervous. Striker, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, hey, I find Dave's logic kind of interesting. Dave can go outside of his own species, but Westside can't go out of her
Seriously,
own
you had
race.
sex with a dog.
Right, and I waffle back and forth whether it was the right thing to do or not. These days,
you waffle. It wasn't. To have sex with a dog is wrong.
No, because it wasn't sex. The dog licked me, and like I always say, it got a snack. Pure and simple. It's not a fucking big deal. It wanted the peanut butter. It tasted good to the dog. They have very small pea brains. They didn't know what was going on.
And what do you have?
A bigger pea brain.
I bet that dog could do better than 200 on the SATs.
Well, the dog shouldn't smoke pot before it takes him.
You know what? I'm at a point right now, I can't believe that you and Earl are going to be able to work together.
No, we still have a very fine relationship. It's just he knows the way I feel.
You knew this, Earl?
No, I didn't know. I mean, I really don't. I guess I don't care how he. I don't know.
Feels,
really. I mean, as far
Don't help
as
him. I want him to struggle with his thoughts.
But I was just shocked. He was like, he would be like so upset that if if Westside went out with a black guy. I'm like, who cares?
Who cares?
It's the 21st century.
Because it's
Is it?
yeah.
I gotta get a new fucking checkbook.
It's not even so much like when they're walking together down the sidewalk. I'm not going to be an asshole like, oh, that's wrong, stop holding hands. But when you watch porn and you see a big black cock penetrate like a small white girl, it does feel wrong. I'm just saying it don't. I'm not saying wrong morally. What I'm saying is it don't click. It don't match up. It's
Ask the girl if it does. It's up to them.
I think Dave gets off on that though, but if he's still watching black guys and white
he's
girls,
just fucking rubbing his little cock back and forth.
why would you still watch it though if you weren't into it?
No, I watch. I mean, because I'm looking at the girl. I'm not looking at the black cock.
All right, Dave, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, buddies. I'm not so sure it's Eastside being a racist. Maybe he's a little insecure about little Winky Winkle there.
No, I'm not.
Maybe.
Here's what you got to remember. These are porn actors.
Yeah.
It's like watching fucking the NBA and thinking that's how tall people are. A porn guy is going to be like a center in the NBA.
Okay.
He's going to be bigger than most people.
And I feel pretty confident in my own size. So I don't think
The dogs have never had a problem with it. Oh, jeez. This drives me crazy. Kitchen Diva, you're on Run of Fez. How are you, honey?
I'm doing fine. How are you boys?
We're good.
Well, listen, I was wondering, given Dave's proclivities, now, how would he feel if his girlfriend was sucking on a dog's cock? He wouldn't be too happy with
You have
it.
a problem with that?
No, and I mean, yes, I have a big problem with it. Thank you, Kitchen Diva. I have a big problem with it. I don't want her sucking on blacks and any animals.
Did I tell you guys about that big Marmaduke dog I saw the other day in Central Park?
No.
I'm walking down fucking Central Park. What kind of dog is Marmaduke, like in the cartoons?
A Great Dane.
This dog is sitting there. It's wearing, like, this robe with, like, a hoodie, right, over its head, so it's just its face is out. It's up against a bench and is literally sitting with its ass on the bench, its legs up, and its front paws just leaning down. This fucking dog, I looked at it, it looked like it could have been hanging around with Yoda and all the Jedis that were in that place. If this dog would have started talking to me, I wouldn't even have fucking freaked because it looked completely like a real person.
That's totally Marmaduke, sitting down in people chairs and wearing people clothes.
Yeah, those dogs are too big for their own good.
It was the scariest fucking thing. It was the closest to a UFO I've ever come in my life.
That's why you gotta go for the small dogs, the dachshunds. That's my favorite brand.
Sexually, you mean?
No, as pets.
Those Great Danes, they might as well be listed as horses, like Shetland ponies.
Yeah, but you wouldn't expect to see a fucking horse sitting on a bench and wearing a hoodie. This is the cantina. I wasn't thinking cantina. I was thinking much more advanced. I can't believe I didn't get off a picture of this dog sitting there. Mason, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey guys, I just want to call and give Dave a thumbs up for the board gossip today. But after hearing
nice.
all this talk, I don't think I I don't know what I think anymore.
You're better at boy gossip than anything else.
Thank you.
I also think you owe our friend Earl an apology. Because you know he dates white women, and you shouldn't have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with Earl, I guess.
And Pitsy, does it drive you crazy that your girlfriend dated a black guy?
It did in the beginning. I got over it, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe I just
Did he
need to
drop
get
the
over
hammer on her?
I don't know. It was a long time before I got around, so.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just need to...
She's a Long Island girl?
Yeah.
They love that out there, don't they? Anything freak out daddy.
Do you think Alexa Joel would have talked to me if I was black, though?
I think she would have.
Yeah.
I think she was raised by good people.
Yeah, she's very attractive. I like her. Got no problems with, any Long Island type people or...
I thought you hated Long Island because you get into that Jersey versus Long Island thing that always breaks out every time we have a party.
You're right. Fuck
Why does
Alexa
Jersey and Long Island hate each other? Are they trying to see who New York City loves more? Who's really New York City?
I never knew about that.
Yeah. Long Island people and Jersey people, anytime I'm at a party, they end up fucking jawing back and forth. I could never live there. I could never live there. And they're just yelling at each other.
And they complain about each other's accents, and they're both equally bad.
I know.
It's pretty much the same geographical region, but yeah, I think Long Island always starts it because they're in the state of New York, so they think they're New Yorkers, and they're like, "Fuck Jersey, it sucks cock," and all that shit. Meanwhile,
Boston accent.
It's a fucking piss war. It smells on the turnpike.
That is not it. That's not the
It's like fucking Joey Buttafuoco came from Long Island, asshole.
Yeah,
it's
what's
not
your
exactly
point?
a classy place.
What's your point?
What I'm saying is,
By the way, I think the Long Island accent way stronger than the Jersey accent.
Yes, absolutely. Think about Amy Fisher. Then think about a guy named John Bon Jovi.
When we were with Christine at that ice cream little party we had not too long ago, I thought her accent was 10 times stronger than yours.
Yes, it's hugely strong.
But they're New Yorkers, where you, on the other hand, are Jersey. Your big city should be Easton, Pennsylvania.
What?
You've got the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes.
I was about to say home of Larry Holmes.
We consider
great
ourselves
heavyweight champion.
New York's little brother. That's what we are. Whereas Long Island, New York City...
They are New York.
New York City does not want any part of Long Island.
They get New York stations. Radio stations, TV. Really?
Yes.
I thought you got all Easton stuff. I thought most of your entertainment came in from Delaware Water Gap.
No.
It's a biblical thing. It's who sits at the right hand of the Father. Who gets that good chair?
A lot of
next to New York.
A lot of chicks in New York are from Long Island. They move out here to this big city, you know what I'm saying? So Dave probably met so many chicks that he doesn't know are from Long Island.
The hot Long Island girls can make it in New York.
And they leave Long Island.
The other ones stay, If you fucking pass a certain age, you stay in Long Island, no one knows why. But the door is where a Jersey girl, or a bridge and tunnel girl, as we like to call it, that's a long shot. They'll ever make it to the city.
No, there's lots of Jersey girls here. I mean, I can't name them any right now, but I
could roll off the fucking Long Island girls one after another. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's the Jersey thing that bums you out where they get New York. They vote with us.
I guess.
They're part of it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good to... And here's another benefit in New Jersey. We're by New York City, we're by Philadelphia, too. So really, we have the best of both worlds.
Right. So you're from Philly, basically. Except for ask Philly for what they think of Jersey. They fucking go, what, Atlantic City? Everyone thinks that's the only... Atlantic City? Wildwood, what? They never make a left and even go to North Jersey, people from Philly.
I think they're bitter, like, they don't have a place like the Hamptons. They always say Jersey Shore, but it's just one boardwalk.
It's not true. The New York Times called Spring Lake, my hometown, the Hamptons down by the shore. They say it was the Jersey Shore Hamptons.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
That means the cheaper Hamptons.
Yeah, that's saying they're trying to be the Hamptons, and the other one is the Hamptons.
Let me also say this. Red Bank, New Jersey was called the New Seattle because of our burgeoning music scene.
What bands came out of there?
Monster Magnet.
Thank you. Space low more. It's Dana, you're on Fez.
Hi, I wanted to, first of all, you said Dave is not even from Jersey, is he? He was born in California, right?
Right, he's born in California.
And I think I'm so angry right now. He is the most... Does he listen to the repeats of himself? He contradicts himself in every sentence.
Fucking scumbag, isn't he?
It's amazing. He is... Oh, man, I'm so angry I can't even think.
What's got you mad, honey?
What has me mad? The fact that he is going to say... Okay, he says he'll do it to any black girl that he could, but...
Right.
She couldn't do it. First of all, I used to date black guys. My daughter is black. My boyfriend is white. You should be confident enough in yourself and your relationship not to have to worry about that. That's the whole thing with black guys. It has nothing to do with their dick. It has to do with the fact that they act like they know, like they're the shit. And
they believe in themselves.
Yes, and he.
Where you, on the other hand, just show your fucking cards here, being nervous about other people.
In New York City. I don't even get it. How does he survive?
Well, he has a Queens rent, and then he drives here underground.
I got no problem with interracial people dating.
Yes, you do.
It looks strange to me when they're having sex on porn.
Bored gossip doesn't mean that you listen to everyone's conversations everywhere. That's only for being on the net, right?
Right, that's true, Dana. She brings a California hipness to this whole thing that you need.
I'm from
you really
England.
need.
I'm not even from California.
You need to relook at yourself, Dave.
He really needs to take. I feel sorry for him. Was he in special ed when he was in school?
No. Were you a fucking sped?
I got fucking straight B's, my friend.
In the sped classes?
In real school, St. Catherine's Elementary.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Did you ever wear a helmet to school?
I don't think so.
Did you go to the zoo a lot?
Yes.
Okay, I think I know the classes you had.
How long was your bus?
Were people happy if you could tie your own shoes, no matter what grade you were in? All right, thanks, Dana.
Thank you.
I really wish you would apologize for that, Dave, because you're better than that. It does come across acting like...
I'm trying to be a better person. This was my initial feelings. Let me just say, I got no problems with blacks or anyone else. And let me try and make myself a better man.
Why don't you do this? Because I would love for this to happen. Let her take your girlfriend out. Not to have sex, but just spend the night with her.
The whole night?
Yeah.
Like in a hotel?
You know, back at his place.
Absolutely not.
But just a night, not of sex. Look at me, because I wouldn't do that to you. But just grinding on it a little bit. Just rubbing up against it.
No
A not so indecent proposal.
Yeah.
Dry humping is almost...
No, I'm not talking dry. I'm saying shaft against the lips, and that's it.
Oh, no.
Not in. No insertion, Earl. Be a gentleman. But shaft against the lip. Get a little friction going.
No.
Then you are a racist.
No, I'm not. And I'd like to change. Maybe, and I think I have changed a little bit since I moved to Queens. I do feel like I've changed. I used to,
You've changed everything but your shirt.
I call this my Blue Time special for Alexa Ray Joel.
I wish you would have started this shit in front of her. She would have hated you. And Pitsy, you're the same way. You look over him, Jersey and Long Island. Finally something that you could fucking agree on, your own small-mindedness.
Yeah,
well, happy.
I think it's my Italian family that they instilled these great values in me, too,
Right.
Because Italians are white?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something, Pitsy? And I don't want this to get back to everybody in Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Not to us. Just so you know how the rest of the white people feel, not to us. Actually, we're not that far away where you wouldn't want your kids to date an Italian or marry an Italian. It's only like 1 or 2 generations. It's not that far away.
Yeah.
You got that gene in you, too.
Yeah.
That gene, the Mohr.
My chick's Italian, though, so it's all right.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying that. Yeah, that she dated a black guy?
Yeah. Her family was happy.
Were they really?
No.
What have you done? The shame you bring.
My sister-in-law was that same case. Dated a black guy before she married my brother.
Yeah, and then she actually dated down when she went into your family.
Red.
Her family was crying. That didn't bother your brother at all?
No, actually, it ruined his friendship with the black guy because they were pretty good friends.
Oh, he stole her away.
Yeah, he took her from him, which we were kind of proud of.
What color are the kids?
The kids are white.
Okay.
She's white, my brother's white.
All right. Just wanted to check. I don't know all the details.
Yes. They're very light white.
To me, the kids are never as pretty as when they come from the mixed marriage. Those kids are always adorable. That Lisa Bonet as a child look is just fucking perfect.
They seem to get the best features.
Jeter. Mariah Carey.
Halle Berry.
Oh, Jeter's with another celeb, right?
Yeah, Jeter is now dating Jessica Biel.
Jeter's the Earl Flynn of our generation. There's nobody above Jeter. We need to make a list of the famous pussy he's got over the years. Because he's just a phenom.
I think you called him the Jackie Robinson of pussy.
He is the Jackie Robinson of pussy. He broke the color barrier. He broke that fucking Mariah Carey. She's been nuts since he dumped her ass.
At one point, she was literally chasing him around spring training.
She was chasing him all around the country. And before that, she was normal. She was like a sex symbol. He dumps her, and she's like, just fucking crazy on TV, missing Jeter.
Walking through broken dishes.
Or what other famous chicks has he had? Because he's lined them up.
He dated, what's her name, Vanessa from MTV. She's dating Nick Lachey now. I forgot her last name.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, Vanessa. There was Mariah. There was.
And some famous models too, right?
Jordana Brewster. She was in Fast and Furious.
Right.
Yeah.
He was also linked with this model Adriana Lima, I think.
See, here's the thing: when you're like, I think that chick is hot, but I need her to be famous before I'll be with her. You're in a whole motherfucking zone where you're not even thinking about getting laid anymore. You're thinking about fucking someone famous.
His rookie year, he was going out with a chick from the Fordham dance team. And after he won the World Series, he was at Fordham at a local bar, and I bought him a shot. And it was one of the best moments of my life.
What'd you say?
I saw him and Shane Spencer, and I go, I'm such a big fan, Mr. Jeter. Yeah. Would you like a shot of Jack Daniels? And
wait, first of all, you did the same thing the first time I met you.
And he took the shot, and him and Shane Spencer, who was just some, Yankee castaway now, but they were holding the shots, and I was like, and I just was waiting for them to drink it, and I had my shot, and I thought us three were going to drink them, and I'm like waiting for like 3 or 4 minutes, and they just kept looking at me like, go away. I'm like, aren't you going to drink the shot, Mr. Jeter? And then finally he's like, I'm going to have it a little later, but thanks for the shot. Hey, it was nice meeting you, basically saying, get the fuck away from me. But that was my time I met Derek Jeter, and what a handsome, what a wonderful person.
But yet you're acting like you're better than him, like you wouldn't want him to ever date your chick. You couldn't date her after the fact.
Well, he's got half. He's got half whiteness.
So what's your point?
And that half is Irish too. So I would love it if Derek Jeter dated Claire.
All right, so you're not even sticking to your own fucking guns here.
No, I am, but he feels more like a white person to me.
Tim, you're on Run It Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Todd. How are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Listen, Dave, do you realize that most of New York City is on Long Island? Stupid.
That's just not true. What?
Queens.
We're talking about Brooklyn and Queens are part of Long Island. They're actually on the landmass that is known as Long Island. And celebrities never go to vacation in New Jersey. They go out to the Hamptons. All right? Stupid, you pigment-lacking dog fucker.
Yeah, I'm sure Jack Nicholson hates going down to Spring Lake every summer because he's got a summer home.
He doesn't want to see his sister or his mother or whatever fucked up relationship he had.
I'm sure one of the greatest coaches in NFL history hates New Jersey because Bill Parcells has a home in Spring Lake. That's two. Also, Craig Biggio, Houston Astros All-Star.
From Long Island.
Eat the cock face. Face, bitchy. Face. 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 Face.
Smear peanut butter on your dick and try to get lucky again. You fucking stink.
You do.
All right, Tim, I'm going to send you into the big ass prize.
No reason for that. No reason for it. Everyone gets a big laugh, but it makes no sense to me.
He's got some good points.
He has no points. Bronx isn't on Long Island.
No, he didn't say the Bronx.
He said 2 boroughs. There's 3 other ones. Bronx, Staten Island, and the real fucking borough, Manhattan.
Staten Island is just New Sicily. The Bronx is
New Sicily.
Brooklyn and Queens are the most populated boroughs.
All right. Hold on. We're going to send you in the big ass prize closet.
Tim, you'll get a DVD copy of Reservoir Dogs, the 15th anniversary edition. That's courtesy of Lionsgate. That 15th anniversary edition of Reservoir Dogs, that's in stores now.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. It's Jay Mohr. How you doing, Jay?
Hi, buddy. Hey, don't forget Joe Pesci's down at the Jersey Shore all year.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And Joe Pesci goes to the Spring Lake Golf Club, so thank you for reminding me, Mr. Mohr.
Oh, Jay Mohr, you're a Jersey guy, right?
Danny DeVito, Jersey guy.
Yeah.
Asbury Park.
little guy by the name of Jay Mohr. A little woman by the name of Meryl Streep is from Madison,
But
New Jersey.
then they all move, yourself included, Jay.
You can't fucking commute from Montclair, New Jersey.
But
not trying.
But here's the thing.
Long fucking drive.
Meryl Streep lives in Connecticut. It's just as far away, but she went in a different direction.
You are in another fucking planet of sanity if you can think for a moment that Long Island is anything other than fucking dog shit compared to New Jersey.
Absolutely.
This is every party I go to. This happens at every bar, and I'm such an outsider. I never knew until a couple years ago how much Long Island and Jersey hate each other.
There's no... Long Island looks like a turd. Like on a map, you know, like Florida looks like a cock. Long Island looks like when you get...
Of course he does. He's jacked off to an atlas.
Says my Long Africa, that big ball sack and cock. Anywho, let me tell you something. Well, you go to Long Island, first of all, every fucking street is 1,000 miles an hour one way with a big-ass median in the middle with homeless people on it. It's all strip malls and strip clubs where the girls look like they just got fucking shot.
Is that true, Pitsy?
That's Suffolk County. It's not where I live.
Well, don't fucking say it's this county or that county. We're Suffolk County, fucking Jersey. No, it's in Long Island.
No, Long Island tends to brag about the tip out there at the Hamptons and all that, though.
Okay, the Hamptons... No one that lives in Long Island lives in the Hamptons. It's all the Manhattan, New York, New Jersey people going out there to spend their money.
Right.
And then in the winter they close up shop, and that part of the island fucking falls off into the ocean and hibernates. Oh, don't even get me started. And you go out to like Port Jefferson. You know what's out there? Fucking kids that are great at wrestling because there's nothing to do but jog in a straight line for 8 miles and rapists.
All right, let me defend a little bit. The Baldwin family, Long Island. Adam Sandler, Long Island. Jerry Seinfeld,
Adam Sandler, New Hampshire. What
Long
are you talking
Island.
about?
Billy Joel, whose daughter we had on today.
Billy Joel, Long Island. I mean, a lot of people come from Long Island. Billy Crystal, Long Island.
Jay Mohr just mentioned Meryl Streep. Nicholson, Bruce, come on.
Adam Sandler, New Hampshire, not Long Island.
He always works the Long Island angle, doesn't he?
Oh, no, wait, yeah, he's right. He's from New England, isn't he?
From New Hampshire. New England, New Hampshire, New Brunswick, fucking the Kent, Duke of Earl, the Camelot, New Hampshire.
What about two of my greatest buddies, Opie and Anthony, Long Island?
Both Long Island guys.
I'll give you Long Island. They're blowing up.
What are you? You're back.
Why are you guys stealing all their bits?
That's what we do.
I go on full-blown AIDS. I finally get my password on full-blown AIDS. And the whole fucking board is a buzz. You guys are a bunch of fucking thieves. You steal the walkover. You got tits out Tuesday now.
No, I had no, and I explained that today to those guys when I saw them. I didn't know they were doing a walkover. They do the same thing.
Yeah, since when though?
Sex for Susan.
Sex for Susan. It's just guys.
Fez had a heart attack. Anthony had a heart attack.
Fez.
I heard Ron's now banging Rick's sister.
Oh, that's old school. Hey, you know, actually, this was a Norton bit, but Fez sometimes is with hookers and they turned out to be women. So he never knows. He's just going to grit his teeth and keep trying.
Freaks me out.
Yeah.
Jersey is the most underrated state in the Union.
Absolutely.
It's fucking fantastic. It's clean. It's got the toughest standards for testing water for the environment.
There's only, what, Jay, like a few miles on the turnpike that smells a little bit. But the rest of the state smells like fucking Poland Spring water.
Listen. From Newark Airport into the Lincoln Tunnel is where all the toxic waste is.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
You guys sound like the opening scene to Eddie and the Cruisers.
What the fuck? Where do you get your balls big enough to say something like that to me?
On the dark side.
Years ago, the Moors came over from Africa, and they did so much fucking. They changed the whole bloodline forever. Your great-grandmother fucked a nigger, and they had a half-nigger kid, and then that next kid was a quarter nigger. You're an eggplant.
Here's the thing, Jay. You're not even trying to do the voice. You're not even trying to do the voice.
No, I was explaining it to you guys.
No, we got it. I got a DVD player at home. All right, here's somebody you need to talk to, Jay. and wants to work this out with you. It's Ant. How you doing, Anthony?
Hello, Mr. Mohr. How you been, man?
Anthony, why are these guys stealing all your bets?
I don't even really like Long Island, but it so kicks Jersey's ass. It's ridiculous.
Nice.
Oh, really? Is that why you have all those sports teams out there?
I'll give you something simple. How about a left fucking turn? Making a fucking left-hand turn. The only time I buy a vehicle with a top-of-the-line navigation system in it, and the only place it's ever been fucked is Jersey, trying to get around that place.
Well, you live on an island. What the fuck? Turns. All you can do is make turns, and you wind up in the bay.
It's beautiful. You got fucking beaches.
There's great adventure in New Jersey, though.
The celebrities. I don't know who you're hanging out with.
How many sports teams do you have out there on Long Island? The Islanders?
Sports teams. We get to claim the Islanders. We also get to still claim the Jets because they used to play.
Really? I thought they played in Jersey.
But see, here's the thing. The Islanders are a real Long Island team. All the Jersey teams are saying they're New York.
No, not Jersey Devils, Jersey Nets.
Keep them.
Keep them.
They're going to Brooklyn, which is Long Island.
Two-time...
And the Mets.
I get interrupted by Anthony because he's a star. He said, Dave, you cannot fucking step on my toes. You're a redheaded weirdo. Anthony can fucking step on my toes all he wants because he's got the power to up fucking ticket and movie and book sales.
Oh, look at you. Look at you, my friend Jay Mohr. Now I can't feel that. You know something? Jersey's got one good thing. Jay Mohr.
Yeah, and we're not little Jimmy Norton from Jersey.
Yeah, and when both of you got your third paycheck, you got out. That's
right,
the difference.
Because it's a long commute from fucking Summit to Hollywood. You can't drive from Jersey to Hollywood.
Hey, isn't Voss from Jersey?
Thank you.
The fucking put Voss in it. I stink. Hey, here's the thing about the Islanders. They are a Long Island team, but you know what? It's hockey.
Yeah,
Who cares about that fucking gay sport? I can't play. I didn't bring my skates, and nothing's frozen. Anthony, how are you, sir?
Jersey can't really beat up on Long Island. It just doesn't. Jersey really is the joke of the country.
True.
It has been for a long time. It just whether it's misconception or not. Hey, I don't know. I don't spend enough fucking time there. I drive through. I know of one place, Atlantic City, and that's the shithole of fucking gambling.
Right, but if you go past Atlantic City, you go to Vegas,
you go to Mohegan or Foxwoods or somewhere. But if you're stuck and you're like, what do you want to do this weekend? I'd like to play some poker. Oh, fuck, we got to go to Jersey. Great adventure.
Or you could live in California and go to Vegas.
Getting out of there alive.
Great Adventure's awesome.
Images online. They combined the Lion Country Safari they used to have with the actual park. You get to stand in line with the animals now.
All right, here's a question. Well, first of all, one's a state, and the other one's a fucking part of another state. So that you lose on that.
What? Oh, the whole state of Jersey? Oh, so you got a lot more shit than we have.
Yeah.
No, I mean shit. Real shit.
Point Anthony.
Did anyone ever look at those Jersey commercials, the tourism commercials, and think, yeah, I got to get there. I got to go to Jersey.
Which place has more people blowing up?
When people go, I love New York, Long Island's a big part of it. Beautiful beaches. You got Jones Beach, Fire Island. You want
Jones Beach. The only reason I go to Jones Beach is to do ecstasy and see a fucking Public Limited concert.
What year was that? 83? When's the last time you were there?
Just about, yeah.
Hello.
I don't care. The commute is 3 hours. I like it.
This is perfect. I swear to God, because this is every time I'm in a bar, this is the conversation that will pop up. They hop over to New York City and they fight between each other.
You know, you're so right, and it's like that stupid, if I must bring up a Star Trek episode, the guy with the half-black face on the right, the guy with the half-black face on the left, and they hated each other.
The Sharons.
They were the same.
I don't know what's worse, Anthony bringing it up.
They're a lot like Long Island assholes, especially the chicks.
Yeah.
Well, you can't compare. No one wrote a fucking song called Long Island Girl.
Oh, stop, Bruce. One of the most overrated fucking pieces of shit.
And here's the beauty. He didn't even write that. A fucking guy from California, Tom Waits, wrote that song. Bruce lifted it.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
No, it was given to him. Even a guy like fucking Tom Waits, all the way in California, knew that you want to empty your bag into a Jersey girl. A Long Island girl, you need a fucking weed whacker and a Thomas guy to get through a bush.
All right, let's do this. Let's go for an outside judge. Somebody that's
I'm blowing up, Anthony. I'm blowing up.
All right, hold on, Jay. Let's go to an outside judge, somebody that's impartial that can decide this. Let's go to Brother Joe. Brother Joe, where are you blowing this?
What's going on? We're blowing up. You don't go any further west than New Jersey, though, because once you get deep into Pennsylvania, then you're really fucked. I'm in Erie tonight.
And it is Erie.
Oh, sorry.
It's Erie. Everyone wears overalls. Everyone's wearing bib overalls.
Is that going on?
Oh, my God.
Look, here's my argument. The whole Bruce thing, like, you guys pumped Bruce up to this legendary Jersey friggin' god. He's nothing more than like Eddie Money was for Long Island. That Eddie Money was a piece of shit.
Watch it.
Okay, sorry.
You watch it right now. I'll tell you who's overrated is that fucking Jew Bob Dylan.
Sit back because it's you, Jay. All right?
Bob Dylan is overrated. Springsteen's underrated.
Hey, Pat Benatar, Long Island.
Oh, nice. And she invented the camel toe and never gets credit for that.
All right. Long Island gets the camel toe.
And they used to have fucking drive-in movies on their teeth.
All right, pal. I got to go. Good talking
Anthony,
to you.
Anthony.
Ron and Fez again. Have fun. And Dave, go fuck off.
All right. Talk to you in a couple minutes, Ant.
All right, man. Later.
Can you guys hear me?
No, Jay, we can't. Hey,
Was
Brother
Anthony
Joe.
calling from a BAR radio on the beach of Normandy?
All right, hold on. We want to plug this for Brother Joe.
Brother Joe, you're in the Volkswagen guitar battle. Best shredder. How do people vote for you?
Oh, Jesus. How did you guys find
We
out?
find out everything.
Dude, I have 365 votes. Most people have 11.
Very nice. I know you can get the details on whackbag.com, and we're going to get them linked to ronfez.net, too.
Brother Joe is blowing up.
Yeah,
it's
he's blowing up.
It's just something that I decided to do, and it took off all by itself.
What do you win if you win this competition?
You win one of these Volkswagen guitars. It's like a limited edition black Volkswagen guitar. First choice, it's called, or something. It's a pretty decent axe.
So you're in Erie right now?
Yes. Erie, Pennsylvania.
That's scary, man.
We're playing at a place called the Cell Block with the
literally.
With the band. We've done this a couple of times. We were actually down in. We played at a place called Molly Brannigan's Irish Pub, and enough people saw us that they went to the local Big Rock Club and decided to have us come in. So we're there tonight at 10 o'clock, the Cell Block, Erie, Pennsylvania.
All right, Joe.
Should be fun. All right,
Joe,
kids.
God bless.
I appreciate it. Make sure, man. All the whackbagger guys that are voting for me, I definitely appreciate it, man.
Very cool.
It'll be very cool to win that thing.
All right, Joe. We'll keep bumping it for you. Take care, pal.
Later, fellas.
All right, see you.
All right, so that's a Volkswagen guitar battle. If you want to vote for Brother Joe for Best Shredder, you can go to whackbag.com, and you can just follow all the links there, and they'll help you out in the voting.
Long Island looks like when you have one of those yellow logs, like when you take a real
Jay, everyone else hung up and they went on with their life. Everyone else stopped this. Even Eastside Dave fell asleep.
That's impossible.
You went through two brothers who got bored with the conversation.
Oh. Well, just remember the Moors did so much fucking.
I know. We'll never forget that. All right, Jay.
How about a little Pacino for Ron and Fez?
All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Hey, God bless.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care.
Very funny.
Very proud.
I mean, it was really perfect the way that fucking thing worked out, just to show people around the country how much these fucking guys have this fight. And I can't tell them I don't really care for Jersey or Long Island. I feel antsy if I'm in either place. Maybe it's because I don't travel well, but I don't like sleeping over either spot.
It might as well be like any sort of Middle East thing. Over, who deserves the land out there or something.
Well, it has to do a lot with this. That people who they know that their fucking state is down are like really proud of it. Like, Jersey's really proud of Jersey, and Texas is really proud of Texas. And it was, we do a better Texas. And then you go there and it's a fucking shithole. It's a fucking dust bowl. It's a horrible place. And yet they're the proudest people, even I'd say above Jersey. Jersey's shithole, you're incredibly proud.
Yeah,
insane.
You don't hear Californians talking like that.
You don't hear people from Iowa fucking worrying. Oh, Jesus Christ, we have corn. Where would you be without us? No, they're able just to go through life.
But we get shit on all the time, and we're sick of it. We're going to rise up.
Who shits on you?
I just read an article in the Post today, or yesterday, where a columnist was saying, and I think every day that I'm not from New Jersey.
Yeah, we all do.
And it's like, where the fuck did this come from,
Give me a copy of that.
What? Yeah, why would he say it?
I have no idea.
Well, let's all come together.
All right.
We got 48 states in this union.
We have 50.
I only recognize states that touch other states. Alaska and Hawaii can blow me. They're too far away to be states. They're nice places. They're not states. We got 48 states. Anyway, we can all get along together.
All right. Just no more jokes, Long Island. Well,
you're a state. You should be proud.
Yeah, I am.
The least one, you came in 48th, but you're still a state.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got rid of those other two. You come in 50th. Dumber than Alaska. That's the end of my show. Dog.